Guys, in case you forgot, it's January. There's not a lot going on. They also call it Dumpuary for a reason. Pop culture's kind of boring right now, you know what I'm saying? But hey, there is information about Dune that I'm happy to share with you. Let's get into it, shall we? What's up, Raiders? It's your boy Groovinator from RaidersOfLostFlix.com, and before I get into today's video, I got a couple of quick announcements I want to make. As you know, of course, tonight I'm going to go see The Turning with Mackenzie Davis, and I'm going to go see The Gentleman with Charlie Hunnam, and I'll be doing those reviews as soon as I get home, and I'll get those uploaded as soon as they are finished. Also, don't forget we got the Raiders of Lost Flicks live tomorrow, where we'll be talking about Velocipaster, Hamburger the Motion Picture, and Frankenhooker, so make sure you join us for those. Also, make sure you go to the Facebook group and vote for which one of those you think was the most painful to watch. I will probably put that poll up on my website as well. Also, I promise I won't be doing any more Oscar videos. You guys have made it abundantly clear that you take absolutely no interest in the Oscars whatsoever, and that's fine. I don't find any fault with that, but I just want to let you know with the caveat that if Joker wins Best Picture of the Year, that movie is going to be in the zeitgeist, because I guarantee triple T, there's going to be a lot of backlash, and there's going to be a lot of content to cover there, and I'm not going to pass up that opportunity. But I will not be streaming the Oscars. I will not do any more Oscar videos unless the Joker wins Best Picture. Let's get into today's video. Dune. Arrakis, Desert Planet. Dune will blow people away as footage drops, trailer soon. And when that trailer comes down, I guarantee I will be doing a trailer reaction because I am super pumped about this. I don't like the 1984 movie at all. I do think that it had some cool special effects and costumes that were made, but the movie narratively is a mess. I think that's been covered ad nauseum. I do prefer the Made for Sci-Fi Channel miniseries, Dune, Frank Herbert's Dune. That one was really good. And then, of course, Children of Dune that followed it that had a very young James McAvoy, so that was really cool. But anyways, I don't think that Dune has got a proper adaptation. I think a lot of the reason for that is this story has always been in the wrong hands of the wrong people. Now, Frank Herbert's Dune miniseries Made for Sci-Fi Channel narratively was perfect almost. I mean, I understood what was going on. It was acted very well. I think it was casted very well, but the production value was where you could see where they had to make a lot of budget costs. I didn't think the costumes were all that terribly great, and the special effects have not aged well. This one is being directed by Denis Villeneuve, who's the guy that did The Arrival and Blade Runner 2049, which I talk about on this channel ad nauseum. I love that movie. That's a guy that understands sci-fi and also respects the franchises that he makes movies within. He's rebooting it, and I think it's in the right hands. And just based on this headline alone from Cosmic Book News, Dune will blow people away as footage drops trailers soon. Warner Brothers drops the first Dune footage with reactions landing online, offering that the flick will blow people away as it is being compared to Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Now, I had mentioned that you could make a Lord of the Rings type epic movie out of this story because it does involve one man's journey. It's a revenge story. It involves rival factions. There's a lot going on that would make a fantastic movie. WB recently screened footage for select individuals where Twitter users and science fiction author Brian Clement took to social media to offer their reaction, which is overwhelmingly positive. With it also speculated the Dune trailer will be released soon as the film gets released this November. Dune News fan account tweeted, "There has been some promo footage of Denis Villeneuve's Dune shown to people already. Here's a bunch of details on what they saw. Cast looks phenomenal in their costumes. The sets are enormous. Same scope as BR 2049 and Arrival, Blade Runner 2049. Mix of grimy realism and dreamlike imagery. Timothy Chalamet as Paul looks excellent. Rebecca Ferguson looks eerie. Dave Bautista looks like a monster as the Beast." Cinematography looks excellent. Regarding what Brian Clement has to say about Dune on Twitter, Clement describes the cinematography as beautiful and further describes the footage as a mix of grimy realism mixed with dreamy imagery. In addition to the above, the Dune footage also includes small looks at Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho, Stellan Skarsgård as Baron Harkonnen, Dave Bautista as Glosso Beast Raban is looked to look creepy, and that the actor playing Kynes will also be a surprise. I'm in my office now with one of my fellow sci-fi nerd friends, and we're talking about how my Dune tweet blew up and how it's killing us that we can't share the specifics about what we saw in the preview footage. I really didn't realize just how secret the whole Dune production has been until that tweet about seeing some footage completely blew up. Now I've been introduced to a super passionate Dune fan base going bonkers for any info. I'm just a guy in Canada working in the industry. As a follow-up, read my opinion on Dune based only on the footage I saw. Since people are curious, I think this will blow people away. The Lord of the Rings did did 20 years ago, the way Star Wars did 40 years ago. It's not Jodorowsky or Lynch, but maybe Villeneuve has filmed the unfilmable, and that's why I'm excited, folks. Apparently, I'm now privy to a bunch of secret info from the new Dune. I had no idea it was that secret. There's no way they can keep a lid on it for that long, though. I'm not exaggerating when I say a lot of people will have goosebumps, tears when they see this movie. I might. Heck, when they see the footage I saw, they will. Something else I mentioned, RE, the Dune footage were shown. There were wide shots of a group of people I at first thought were members of the Spacing Guild, but then Raban was among them, so I think they were Harkonnens because they all had similar costumes and makeup. Ooh. Cool. The film gets released on November 20, 2020, also starring Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, Zendaya, David Malala, Stephen Henderson, Carlot Rampling, Javier Bardem, and Chang Chen in discussions to join the cast. A mythic and emotionally charged hero's journey, Dune tells the story of Paul Atreides, a brilliant and gifted young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding, who must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and his people. As malevolent forces explode into conflict over the planet's exclusive supply of the most precious resource in existence, a commodity capable of unlocking humanity's greatest potential, only those who conquer their fear will survive. So yeah, I'm extremely excited about Dune. Are you guys as excited about Dune as I am? I hope that you are. If not, well, I understand. It's not for everybody, but I do think that this movie might bring in some new fans. It's getting all of the right things are in place. On paper, this looks like a fantastic thing waiting to happen. Now, what remains to be seen, will it be like Blade Runner 2049 where it's critically acclaimed and people don't go see it? Who knows? I'm just happy that it's coming out. Anyways, don't forget to check us out tomorrow on Raiders of the Lost Flicks live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also make sure you check us out on Saturday where we'll be doing double feature. We're going to be doing Cannibal Women and the Avocado Jungle of Death, and then we're also going to be doing Machine Girl. I promised Alex we were going to do Machine Girl a long time ago, so I have to make good on that. It's going to be a long show. I'll probably have to take lots of potty breaks, but hey, it'll be a good time to hang out with us this weekend, alright? You guys have yourselves a groovy day. Make sure you hit like on the way out. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Have a groovy day, and this is the Groovinator signing out. Peace!